I call the docket for February the 10th. Let me warn you, we have 100. All right, folks, please mute yourselves until I call upon you.
Judge, your video isn't on.
No.
Paul Vince needs to mute.
There we are. Okay. I need your cooperation, folks. I have 109 cases to call this morning, so
That means they dropping some.
respond only when I call upon you, please. Case number 424-869, State versus Monica Carbona. Good morning, Ms. Carbona. Hello.
No, Judge, that one's been reset.
All right, thank you. Case number 498-729, State versus Jesse Monreal. Attorney Jeffrey Martinez.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jeffrey Martinez. Mr. Monreal is going to be doing a plea this morning, Your Honor. All the paperwork is in.
All right,
And I
check back with me about 10:30.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. I have some other cases on the docket. Would you like me to
Yeah, tell me what
approach
it is.
now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it'll be on page 3. Emmanuel Garza, 641-299.
41299.
Yes, Your Honor. That one is already
Manuel
been reset.
Garza.
Yes, Your Honor. That was reset yesterday to 3/4/22 as your docket reflects.
Okay, that's already been reset. This will be 12 times, so we need to do something about that, Jeffrey.
Your Honor, there's actually the state. We just need the file. He's ready to do the plea. We've done all the paperwork turned in.
All righty,
We need a file.
good enough. What else you got, Jeff? Anything else?
We got yes, Your Honor, on page 6, it's gonna be I'm sorry, Your Honor, on page 8, Miss Laura Yanis, she's a number 666-928, number 7.
Yes, sir. That's supposed to be, it's been reset 7 times. What that 7 means.
She'll be a plea this morning, Your Honor, if she can come back at 10:30.
All right, come back at 10:30, guys.
And one last one, Your Honor, on page 9, number 4, the bottom, Andrew Dominguez,
Andrew Dominguez.
666-674. He's been accepted to PTD, Your Honor. He's going to be signing that and getting that in. So we just asked for a reset for he's already been accepted. He just needs to sign.
How
and get
much
the
time you
paperwork over
need,
to him.
Jeffrey?
2 weeks should be good, Your Honor.
2 weeks, recall. Good enough. Thank you, sir.
See you at 10:30. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, 498-729, State versus, pardon me, that was, we just did that. 557-551, State versus Franklin Minope, Melanie Lida.
That one is set for a plea this afternoon, Judge, within the Spanish interpreter.
Okay, approximately 1:30.
Yes,
Very good. Thank you, ma'am.
you're welcome.
593-536, State versus Joshua Vega, Attorney Christopher Castro.
I'm present, Judge. Mr. Vega should be logged in. We provided the Zoom link. I need to confer. This is the first setting since his pending felonies were dismissed. So,
All right, no, the misdemeanor has been reset 10 times, so we're gonna have to move this along.
understood, Judge.
You're number 1 to confer on your case. 606-538, State versus Lorena Ramos, Attorney
Morning, Judge.
Raymond Vale.
Morning, Judge. She's been accepted to PTD. We got to get the paperwork in. Can you give us 2 weeks? And we should be able to get this taken care of.
Recall 2 weeks, PTD.
Yes, sir. May we be excused, Judge?
Yes, you are. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
606-768, State versus Jacob Lara, Attorney Sean Brown.
Good morning, Judge. This is Alex Shar for Sean Brown. Mr. Lara is present. I would like to confer with the state, please.
Hold on a second. I got a note that you're Alex Scharf for Sean Brown.
Yes.
You want to confer, you said?
Yes, Judge.
You're number 2 to confer this morning.
And
Is,
would you make me co-host again,
Is
please?
Jacob Lara present?
Good morning, Judge.
Yes,
Good
Judge.
morning.
He's online as J. Lotta.
I see him. Very good. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Gentlemen. 614-335, State versus Robert Gomerio, attorney Scott McCrum.
Good morning, Judge. I'm present. Mr. Comedio is present as well. He's been accepted into the PTD and we're submitting the application. I mean, not the application. He's been accepted. We're submitting the signed contract for him to start.
How much time you need on this?
I don't know how long you would want for reviewing it, Judge, but he's been accepted, so he'll be starting it ASAP.
All right. Let's recall that in 2 weeks just to determine the status.
Yes, sir.
All righty. You're excused at this time, Scott, unless you have something else.
That's it. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Comedio, you're excused too.
Thank you.
620-483, State versus Roberto Becerra, attorney Arlene Gay.
That's been reset, Judge. She's in trial.
Be aware that's been reset 17 times.
I did inform her of that.
621371. Attorney, pardon me, Jose Jaramillo, attorney Charles Sierra.
That's recalled for Friday, Judge, the 11th.
All righty. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Two. 625758, State versus William Castillo, attorney Matthew Brown.
Morning, Your Honor. I am still waiting on the discovery file to download for about 5 days now. For some reason, it will not come across. So I just need a reset to get that accomplished.
All right. That's you said it's already in the works.
The request has been made, but it's stuck and for some reason it's not processing.
All right, be
Figure out
aware
how to
that,
fix that.
Mr. Brown, be aware that this thing shows you've been reset 7 times already. We'll give you a 30-day reset, but we're gonna have to come to a screeching halt.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. 627570, State versus Cynthia Lozano. By the way, Mr. Brown. Let's see, William Castillo.
Judge,
William Castillo.
Judge, I'm here on Yvette Lozano. I'm David Castillo.
I'm calling William Castillo, the defendant.
Okay.
On Mr. Brown, we reset him, but Mr. Castillo did not answer the docket. He is absent. 627570.
Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm here, sir. William Castillo. I was trying to.
Okay, I'm marking you present. Now you're excused. 627570, State versus Cynthia Lozano, attorney David Castillo.
Judge, Ms. Lozano should be on Zoom.
I'm sorry?
She should be present, and I would like to confer.
Okay, Cynthia Lozano.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Lozano.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Castillo, you're, I think, number 2 to confer today.
Number 3.
Number 3, as I was saying. All right. 628467, State versus Santiago Barrientos. He is in jail. Elizabeth Settle.
She's running late, Judge.
No, Judge, actually, I came here first. So Santiago has a felony pending,
Okay,
and he's got 3 cases on your docket today.
I see that. Okay. With a felony pending, you just want to reset on that?
Yes, please, Judge, because if that's not worked out, then I think he's going to want a jury trial, but I'm hoping that it can be part of a felony plea.
Okay, Ms. Settle, be aware that this one case has already been reset 12 times, so we need to do something on this one definitively. So
Yes,
it's
Judge.
reset for 60 days, though, to let the dust settle on the felony.
All right, thank you, Judge.
April 13th.
Anything else, Ms. Settle?
That's all I had, Judge. April 13th, Linda?
Yes, ma'am.
You're
Thank you.
excused, and thank you. 630046, State versus Bonnie Beck, attorney Marisa Morales.
That's been reset. He's been accepted to PTD.
All righty, thank you. 632894, State versus Rodolfo Jaregui, attorney Derek Emmons. Rodolfo Jarregui is absent. Derek Emmons, no response at this time. 633700, State versus Julie Hildebrand. Attorney
Hello,
Elizabeth Russell.
hello. Can y'all hear me?
Hello.
This is Rodolfo Jauregui. My attorney stated he was going to be late. Mr. Emmons,
Okay, thank you, sir.
you're welcome.
All right, once again, 633700, State versus Julie Hildebrand. Ms. Elizabeth Russell is attorney.
Yes, sir, I'm here. Julie Hildebrand.
Good morning, Ms. Hildebrand.
Good morning.
Elizabeth Russell, attorney.
She should be logged on.
Pardon me?
She should be logged on. She let me know that she was, but I don't.
I agree with you. She should be logged on. I don't hear her. 634155, State versus Marilyn Vargas, attorney. Jeb Luck.
Good morning, Judge. Ms. Vargas is present. At our last setting in December, there was a standard discovery motion granted, and we're still waiting on the blood discovery on that to provide that to us, Judge.
All right, let's give you
Can you
45.
hear me? Okay, Your Honor.
You're breaking up on me, Jeb. We've got a bad connection, but I did hear the essence that you've got blood discovery still not fulfilled. I'm going to reset it 45 days to see if you get everything you need.
Correct, Your Honor. Great.
Do you have anything else this morning, Jeb?
Thank you, Judge. I do. One other case, Judge. It's 649658. Edward Kelly.
Okay.
649658, and he's also present.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Thank you. Hold on just a second. 649658. Edward Mariano Kelly is present.
Yes, I'm appearing for Doug Daniel, and I'd like to put that on the trial docket, Judge. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Jeb Locke, you're here for Doug Daniels?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm scheduling it for trial. That is, when is that?
April 22nd.
Okay, great. Thank you, Linda.
And on the other one, it's going to be March 30th.
Okay.
All
and
right.
Is that 22nd and Friday call docket?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. Thank you, Judge. Y'all have a great day.
Take care. 636638, State versus Sina Sobi, attorney Abelardo Garza.
Yes, Judge, I'm here. Mr. Abelardo Garza is in a different courtroom, but he filed for pre-trial diversion last night for me. I'm just waiting on that at the moment.
Wait a minute. Are you Abelardo Garza?
No, I'm Sina Sobi.
Oh, Sina Sobi. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Mr. Garza is in another court?
Yes, sir. He's in a different court. He'll be joining us really soon.
All right. Well, we'll wait for him. Right. Thank you. 637088, State versus Alex Martinez, attorney Abel Dominguez.
Yes, I'm right here.
Good morning, Mr. Martinez.
Yes, this is Alex Martinez.
Abel Dominguez, attorney. No response. Stick around, Mr. Martinez. 638264, State versus Elizabeth Isaacs, attorney Patricia Vieira.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, ma'am.
My client is in the Zoom meeting as well. Judge, we were putting in an application for PTD, and I apologize to the court. The delay in this has been completely my fault. Between my mom's health and my health, we took a hit December and January. So the application is going in today.
All right. We're going to reset the 60 days to see how this settles out.
Thank you, Judge.
Do you have anything else, ma'am?
No, Judge. May we both be excused?
You both are excused. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
April 13th.
April 13th. Got it, Linda. Thank you.
You're welcome.
641299 has been reset. 645161, State versus Christopher Nino, attorney Eric Hernandez.
That one's gonna be reset to the 18th, and I believe that one's gonna be a plea, I believe.
Right. Page 4, 645-589, State versus David Dominguez, attorney Gil Coronado. 6-4.
Judge, if I could stop you, I apologize, Joseph Stateson, you skipped over my case on page 3. Andrew Lewis, page 3, towards the bottom. It's set for a plea, 643-742.
643-742, you're correct.
My client's present on Zoom. We're ready for a plea. I heard you say 10:30. If we can check back in at 10:30.
Yes, sir. Check back, because they've got 109 cases to call this morning, and it's a little bit slow.
Yes, sir. I have one other person on page 8. If I could talk
Yes,
about
sir.
him.
Just announce on that. Yes, sir. Hold on. Let me find it. Page 8.
666-861.
Six 861.
Yes.
This is the state of Texas versus Paul Vasquez.
Yes, my client is present as well. We had entered into a plea agreement, and we found out recently that the state had not filed the case. They have to actually file it.
Linda, tell me something.
Yes.
This shows that it's been reset 8 times, yet we have no file.
Mhm.
Is that
It's in-
accurate?
Yes, I checked on where Dee told me to check. Yes, it's been 8 times. It's still a no file. It's a DWI. DWIs take a little time for the files to be ready.
On that case, Your Honor.
Not 8 resets though, but anyway.
Right, there was a delay part, not to blame the state, but we do have the toxicology. We have all the discovery. And our understanding was the prosecutor fell ill. The case has not been filed, and they're trying to have another prosecutor file it.
All right, well, we're gonna want to address that after a while, okay?
All right, I'll come back at 10:30.
Yes, sir. Going back to, I think we're on page 4, Linda.
Yes, sir.
Case number 645-589. State versus David Dominguez, attorney Gil Coronado. David Dominguez is marked absent after 13 resets. Gil Coronado, no response. 647-316, State versus Albert Medina, attorney Jaime Aldape.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here. Your Honor, if I could get a reset, the situation that I'm having with Mr. Medina is that he doesn't have a phone. We're trying to set it up where he could use his friend's computer or tablet to have him log in. He's not willfully not showing up. It's just he doesn't have a technology.
Well, he can show up in court if that's the case. I'm gonna
That's what
recall
I-
it. I'm
that's
gonna
what I
recall
told
it. I'm gonna recall it in 2 weeks. If he doesn't have the technology, have him come to the courtroom.
I will, Judge. Maybe excuse. That's the only client I have on the docket
Well,
today.
I'm gonna excuse you as soon as you know that this thing's being reset 7 times already. So this makes the 8th. Be aware.
I'm with you.
That individual is in the courtroom.
Oh, okay.
Albert Medina?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, deputy. There you are.
Yeah, I have access to talk to him on the phone. I still need to have him physically come in and look at the videos. So either way, I need a reset, Judge.
Well, then we'll recall it in 2 weeks.
Okay.
February 24th.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good one.
Okay, Mr. Aldape. 647-848, State versus Ezequiel Gonzalez, and this is Elizabeth Russell as attorney. Ezequiel Gonzalez.
Present, Judge. I'm here, Judge.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Elizabeth Russell, did she recall she has this case? I thought she was here a moment ago.
No, that was Settle, Elizabeth Settle.
Okay, you're right. All right, Elizabeth Russell, there's no response at this moment. Stick around, Mr. Gonzalez.
No?
Thank you.
649553, State versus Ryan Alsobrooks, attorney Tim Roundtree.
That's a motion to suppress, and he called me and we're resetting that motion to suppress in person.
All right. 652470, State versus Victor Miranda, attorney Thomas Beck.
Thomas Beck here, Judge. I'm present. I had no contact with Mr. Miranda. I've made the basic phone calls, talked to pretrial services.
All right, I will note for you that there's a felony pending that's unindicted, it appears. We might just reset it, but let's talk about it after a while, see if he does show up.
You said the case hasn't been filed?
A felony that is not filed.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, there's a felony.
It's unindicted. All right.
I got you. Yeah, I forgot about that, Judge.
652932, State versus John Ritchie, attorney Thomas Hille.
Mr. Hilly called this morning. They want to set it for trial, Judge.
All righty. And so it shall be.
Judge Chris Castro, I apologize. I'm back from the breakout room.
Who's that?
Christopher Castro on Joshua Vega, back from the breakout room. I have a quick announcement.
Right, sir.
Case number 593536. State's gone ahead and recommend Mr. Vega for pretrial diversion. In addition to that, if the pretrial diversion application has not been approved, they have made an offer in the alternative. We're asking for a reset to have that PTD application reviewed.
All right, let's give you 40 days to see if the PTD is approved. Push it some. This thing's been reset 10 times.
Understood, Judge.
All right.
Judge,
sorry, may we be excused?
Yes, sir, you are.
Chris,
Judge,
March
I'm back from the
28th.
breakout room number 3.
Mr. Castillo.
Yes, Judge, on 627570.
627.
570.
Mr. Castillo, talk to me.
Judge, we agree, or we're asking that Ms. Lozano's case be transferred to County Court 11 with her assault, family violence case that's in that court.
Hello.
Yes. We need to. All right, you say we agree, you're saying you and the state have agreed to that?
Well, we're asking that, Judge. I think if you could transfer,
We'll have
transfer to County Court 11.
Well, Mr. Castillo will have to check very simply. We have a process that if my case is older than his, then it stays here.
Well, it's family violence, the
I
County Court 11.
understand that, Mr. Castillo, exactly what I just said. We have a policy now. So we'll check it out. We'll let you know.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Alrighty, 665216, State versus Ruben Alejandro Serna, attorney, Anton Hayek.
Anton Hayek is present. Mr. Cerna's online.
Present.
I'm trying to get him to call me. Let me know if he still wants a trial.
I will give him a call.
Okay.
Well, Ms. Flores, put them on breakout. Let them discuss that quickly because this thing's been reset 10 times, Anton. So we need something definitive. Trial, no trial, plea, whatever. Case number 655237, State versus Kristen Rodriguez, attorney Thomas Limon.
Present, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Rodriguez.
Mr. Limon, I've been trying to get a hold of him forever. I told him to call me day or night. He has not responded to any of my text calls. Well, he told me he'll call me. He's never
Okay,
called.
Ms. Rodriguez, I understand you're saying you have not had contact. Mr. Thomas Limon. No response at this time. Stick around, Ms. Rodriguez. We'll see if he shows up. 656-022, State versus Roland Ojeda. Attorney Miguel Hernandez III.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Is Miss, oh, there he is. He's on the line.
That's okay.
No, I was Your Honor, like canceling. In this case, Your Honor, we've got 3 indicted felonies. And they're out of the 175th. We've had one setting, but I don't have another setting at this time.
Okay, you've got a mess there.
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
reset it 60 days, felonies pending. I see at least 4 of them.
Yes, sir.
And 4 or 5 misdemeanors, so you probably got your hands full.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Hernandez, you reset 60 days.
And if I could ask Mr. Ojeda to contact me, I'd appreciate it from him.
Mr. Ojeda, be in communication with your attorney.
Thank you, Your Honor. Maybe we be excused.
Yes, sir, you are excused, but get together.
Yes, sir.
656-242, State versus Juan Sandoval, attorney, Linda Corley.
Judge, that one's gonna get reset for a plea on 218.
All right. 657-466, State versus Maria Ramos Espinosa, attorney, Efraín Torres. Maria Ramos Espinosa is marked absent, as is Mr. Efraín Torres. And on page 6. 657-996, State versus Mike Garay. Attorney Michael Bellavo.
Judge, that one's gonna get reset for a plea.
All righty. 658-513, State versus Chad Marroquin, attorney, Timothy Roundtree.
Reset, Judge.
Thank you. 658-806, State versus Paige Clyde. Attorney,
Present.
Gregory Van Cleve.
What? Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, ma'am. I see you.
I'm here both on Paige Clyde and Julie Hildebrand.
I'm sorry. Elizabeth Russell. Okay, well, I was calling Paige Elizabeth Clyde, attorney Gregory Van Cleve.
Yes, Judge, I work in his office.
Okay, now that explains. I thought you were trying to. Okay, Elizabeth Russell.
Yes, Judge, and we do need to confer on both Paige Clyde and Julie Hildebrand, who you called.
Okay,
earlier.
Give me the case number on Julie Hildebrand.
On Julie Hildebrand, Judge, and I'm sorry I wasn't ready. The case number
I got
is
it. 633700.
yes.
Okay, yeah, it has your name on there. Good. All right, Ms. Russell, you said you want to confer on both?
Yes, Judge. And if they can both be excused, I have good contact with both of them. Ms. Hildebrand needs to return to work. And so
Ms. Hildebrand, Ms. Clyde, at your attorney's request, she's going to be doing some work for you. You all are excused, but I need you to stay in communication with your lawyers.
this is a final. Thank you very much, Judge.
You're welcome. You're on the list to confirm that. 659-426, State versus Anthony Gloria, attorney Jerry Valdez.
Morning, Judge. He's got 2 other cases, and we
Present,
submitted application for PTD, so I don't know what the status of those cases are.
Do you know when you applied, more or less?
It's been over a month, Judge.
All right, let's give you a 30-day reset, see where it's at.
Okay.
On the
Thank you,
PTD
Judge.
apps.
May we be excused?
You're Mr. Gloria excused. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Judge, he's gonna pop up on page 7 as well, Judge. It's the same thing.
Who's this?
Anthony Gloria.
Yeah, it's marked out.
Page 7.
Linda Kimihita's March 10th.
March 10th, yes.
Yeah.
Judge, they're marked out. The
Yes.
ones that he's talking
Yes, ma'am.
about.
All right, 659-481, State versus
My,
Javier Limon, attorney.
my excuse, sir, is Anthony Gloria.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
sorry.
Okay, all right, thank you.
I was calling the docket here. Okay, thank you. 659-481, State versus Javier Limon, attorney Ivan Barrera.
Good morning,
Here,
Judge. We're
Good
both
morning.
present.
Good morning to you both.
Judge, I'd like to confer on this case. And I have one more.
Yes, sir. What's the other one?
It's on page 8, first one at the very top, 665-832.
State versus Christopher Thomas.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Thomas.
And on
All
this one,
right.
Judge, I'd also like to confer, and may both my clients be excused for the day.
Gentlemen, you're both excused at the request of your attorney. He'll be doing some work, but you need to stay in communication with Mr. Barrera. You got it, guys?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, you're excused. Thank you. 659-756, State versus Jeffrey Green, attorney Ronald Zimmerman.
Green, Jeffrey, I'm here.
Good
Oh,
morning.
Mr. Zimmerman is running late.
All right, he knows you're here, Mr. Green. Stick around.
Okay.
661-619, State versus Carlos Coppins, attorney Tim Roundtree.
Reset, Judge.
All righty, thank you, ma'am. 661-765, State versus Ernesto Barbosa, attorney Sean Brown.
I think Alex Sheriff is here, but he's confirming.
I'm sorry, I stepped away for a second. Are you calling Jacob Lada?
Doing my
No,
Zoom.
we're calling Ernesto Barbosa.
I'm right here, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Barbosa.
Another colleague of mine is handling that. Let me check with him and see what's happening.
It says Sean Brown, so.
Yes, Judge, I appreciate that. I'm here, but I was just handling Mr. Lada's case. I'll check on Mr. Barbosa.
All righty, thank you.
Get back to you. Thank you.
661-779, State versus Abel Rivas, attorney.
So you're here?
Anton Hayek.
Anton Hayek is present. Mr.
Here.
Rivas is present, Your Honor.
All right, sir.
The DA's never really gotten back to me on my accusations. I mean, if you want to put on the trial docket, that's fine.
All right, we'll put it on trial.
April 22nd.
On page 7, 661-844, State versus Zachary Simmons. He's in jail. Judith Wimmer. We know Mr. Simmons is here. Ms. Wimmer is not. I know she was having health trouble the last I heard. We need to check that out. 663-505, State versus Amber Melusian, attorney Roberto Ramirez.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Ramirez.
She had a felony pending for a while, but that has recently been dismissed. So now we're ready to proceed with the misdemeanor. And I'd like to confer if I could.
I am listing you to confer, sir. How about Ms. Melusian? Where is she at?
I was hoping she was one of these iPhones, Your Honor. Sometimes my communication with her in contact is excellent. She's never missed court in your court, but then just recently it's been a little spotty. And I spoke with her last week, and I'm not sure if I got her new phone number or not. So when I forwarded her the link to court today, I sent it to her email, but I forwarded her the link. I'm not sure if she got it, and I got to put that on myself, Your Honor, that I didn't update the phone number.
Right now, she's absent. See what you can do to produce her.
I will, Your Honor.
664-659, State versus Jared Floyd, attorney Michael Sawyer.
I'm present, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Floyd.
Good morning.
Mike Sawyer.
I believe he's in another court. He said he would join as soon as he could.
All right. It's
Your
still
Honor,
on,
this
sir.
this is Tony Hayek.
664-674. State versus Kayla Alexander, attorney. Renee Munoz.
Good morning, Your Honor. Renee Munoz here on her behalf. She is present on today's Zoom meeting as well, the Senator Kayla Alexander.
Yes, I'm present.
What do you want to do, Mr. Munoz?
Yes, Judge, this is currently a no-file case on the misdemeanor. She does have a
Right.
pending felony as well as recently indicted with the trial date of April 29th on that case, Judge. We would just be requesting a felony pending reset.
All right, 60 days. Felony pending. All right.
Yes, sir. It's under the same alleged criminal episode, so I think it would be resolved from the felony to the misdemeanor. Linda, do you have a potential date?
I have April the 13th. 60
Sounds
days.
good. Got
Okay,
it down. Thank you. Maybe excuse, Judge?
Hold on. Why don't we do that after your
After?
felony setting? Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Sure.
All right, Renee, give me a call later.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
All right.
Judge,
Oh,
Judge, I've been called, Mr. Abelardo Garza's expression that he was on the meeting.
who's first of all, who's talking?
Sheena Sobi.
Mr. Sobey.
Judge,
I'm calling.
present
you
on
back,
that
Mr.
case.
Sobey.
Oh, Mr. Abelardo.
Is your attorney here?
Yes, Judge, this is Abelardo Garza, I'm present on that.
Who's the attorney?
Abelardo Garza, Judge,
Okay, Abelardo, what case are we talking about?
636638.
Page 2, Judge.
636638.
And
Bottom of page
636640.
I got you. Okay, what is your announcement?
Judge, we've applied for PTD and we're waiting on that.
When did you apply for PTD?
We filed it yesterday.
All right, 60 days for PTD application, Ms. Flores.
Okay, April the 13th.
All right.
And would you
666, yes, sir, you're excused.
Thank you.
666054, State versus Elizabeth Rousson, attorney Kelly Piddle.
Good morning, Judge. We have submitted a motion and order for breath test discovery that I've sent to the state. And I want to see if I can possibly get you to sign that when you're off docket or when you're available.
Is your client here?
She is, Judge.
All right. And how much time do you think you need? Is this
I think that around those
blood discovery?
breath, Judge, breath test.
Breath
So
test.
45 days.
Let's reset it 40 days.
March 28th.
Works.
All righty.
You want me to email? You want me to email the motion to Linda, Judge, or the clerks? How do you want me?
Has it been e-filed?
It's been e-filed. It hasn't been accepted yet.
Okay, I'll check on it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. 666-101, State versus Roland Gutierrez, attorney Joanne Akel.
Present, Your Honor.
Good morning, Judge. I'm
Good
here.
morning.
My client is present. He has a felony pending, Judge. We would ask for a reset.
All right, I'm gonna give you 60 days because that thing is not even indicted yet.
All right, Judge.
April the 13th.
Thank you. May we be excused, Judge?
Yes, ma'am, you may.
Thank you.
666-564, you're welcome. State versus Jessica Lozano, attorney Aaron Diaz.
Good morning, Your Honor. Aaron D is here, and Ms. Lozano is present as well.
Good morning.
Good morning to you both.
If I could please confer with the state, we have a few discovery matters to address.
Already, you are scheduled to confer.
And may Ms. Lozano be excused,
Ms.
Your Honor.
Lozano, you are excused at this time. Your attorney's going to be doing some work for you, so you stay in communication with him.
I will. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. 666-861, State versus Paul Vasquez, attorney Joseph Stateson. That's already been taken care of this morning. 666-948, State versus Ruben Gonzalez. He's in jail. Attorney Edward Bravenik.
Morning, Judge. Brovnik asked me to cover that plea for him.
I'm not sure the state of the paperwork, but Ms. Hawes changed the state's paperwork to my email address. So if I could go in with Mr. Gonzalez and go through that with him.
Already, I think we can produce Mr. Gonzalez. Going on to page 9. 667-652 State versus Angela Smith. Attorney George Schaefer.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, George.
Judge, my client still has an unindicted felony pending.
Right.
But if possible, I would like to wait and confer with the state on this case.
Well, be aware that this case, the misdemeanor doesn't have a file yet, so I don't know if you can confer. I'll put you to confer on the list. And as soon as we can, Ms. Flores, let's find out if she's able to confer where there is no file.
Okay.
That way we can let Mr. Schaefer know either way. George, stick around briefly.
I appreciate that, Judge. I didn't realize that there was no misdemeanor file yet.
There ain't. 667-875 State versus Michael Weaver, attorney Victor Gomez.
Judge.
Hello.
Good morning.
May Miss Smith be excused while I'm waiting to confer?
George, absolutely. Ms. Smith, you're excused for right now. Your attorney will be doing some work, so you need to stay in communication with him.
Yes, sir.
All right. Again, Victor Gomez, attorney on Michael Weaver.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here. This is Mike Weaver.
Good morning, Mike.
Good morning.
We heard from Victor Gomez.
He said he was in another court proceeding this morning, and then he should be joining shortly.
All right. We'll see if he shows up. Stick around. 668275 State versus Michael Bradburn. No attorney. Michael Bradburn. Absent. 669539 State versus Paul Velez. Attorney Gil Coronado. Paul Velez is absent at this time. Gil Coronado likewise. 669650 State versus Jennifer Gonzalez. Attorney Philip Lambert.
President, Your Honor, we have a plea. All paperwork is turned in. I've heard quite a few people announce for the 10:30. Should we plan on coming back after lunch?
10:30.
No, come back in 10:30, 10:45. I'm gonna try to see how many of these, including yours, we can get done if it's already complete.
Okay, I've counted about 6 or 7 or so, so I was just double checking, but we'll be back. Thanks, Judge.
Alrighty. 671118 State versus DeAndre Merritt, attorney Mary Petracci. Mary?
Judge, I'm here. Judge.
I'm here. Good morning to you both.
Good morning, Judge. I just needed to confer with the state on this one. I believe that this is our first setting. I know this is an older case, but it was filed at large and not filed until 2021 October.
That's interesting. I'm sure for you. Yes, of course, I've listed you to confirm.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. 671435 State versus Angelina Lopez, attorney Adrian Perez.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Good morning, Ms. Lopez.
Good morning to you, sir.
Adrian Perez, Adrian. Mr. Perez is absent at this time. No response. Stick around. Mute whoever that is. It's not responding to me. 672210 State versus Randy Barron, attorney Patrick Lamas.
Good morning, Your Honor. We're both present. On this case, Your Honor, can I get a breakout room to talk to the prosecutor?
Yes, sir. You will be on the list to confer.
Thank you, Your Honor. While I'm doing that, may my client be excused?
Mr. Barron?
Yes, sir.
You've got your hands full. There's 1, 2, 3 misdemeanors and 1 felony pending, so be careful, stay out of trouble.
I am, sir.
All righty. You're
Thank you.
excused at this time, but stay in touch with your attorney.
I will, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. 672-557, State versus Jonathan Gomez. He is in jail. Attorney Juan Aguilera.
Morning, Judge. And he has a court date on the felony. He has a felony pending court date of March the 31st, 2022, the 399th. So we could probably get a 60-day reset. I'm assuming that we probably won't be able to resolve anything on the 31st. So we could just, maybe we can, then we can just get a 60-day reset on it.
You'll get 60-day reset, felony pending.
Thank you, sir. May I be excused?
You're both excused. Thank you.
April 13th.
Thank you.
673-499, State versus Valeria Ramirez Alvarez, attorney Michael White. Valeria Ramirez Alvarez, marked absent at this time. Michael White. Likewise, no response. Going to page 11. 674-047, State versus Madison Planty, attorney Kirby Walland.
We're both present, Your Honor.
Good
I'd like
morning
to speak
to
to
you.
the state.
All right, sir. You are scheduled to confer.
All right, thank you.
674-062, State versus Joanna Bobo, no attorney. Joanna Bobo is marked absent. 674-137, State versus David Andrade, no attorney.
Judge, she's in the courtroom.
I'm David Andrade. I'm here.
Okay. He's in the courtroom?
No, I'm on the Zoom meeting.
Hello. I'm getting a lot of interference.
This is David Andrade, and I'm in the Zoom call.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Andrade. You have
Judge-
no attorney. Have you hired one?
I had designated me, or I wanted to get a public one, and I haven't spoken to any lawyer at all.
Okay. I will see that you get an application. Stick around, don't leave.
Okay. Thank
If
you.
qualify, you'll get one. If you don't qualify, you don't.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
674-911, State versus Brandon Cummings, attorney Kyle Ernst. Brandon Cummings, absent. Kyle Ernst, likewise, no response. 676-313, State versus Survey, Survey Jackson, attorney Joel Richardson.
What up? I'm here.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Joel Richardson.
He's running late.
All right, stick around, Ms. Jackson.
Yes, sir.
677-085, State versus Anaki Angel Rangel, no attorney. This is absent, however, there's no file, so we don't need to take any action. Let's see if she appears, or he, Anaki Angel Rangel. And that happens to be the end of the docket.
Judge, on 674-062, Joanna Bobo, she's in the courtroom.
Okay. Courtroom.
She's in the courtroom, Judge.
Ms. Bobo, would you approach?
Step up to the front of the bench. All the way. Right
Ms.
there.
Bobo? Ms. Bobo, have you hired an attorney?
Yes, sir.
Are you going to? Are you able to?
No, not at the moment.
I don't hear you.
No, not at the moment.
Could you hear her, Linda?
Yes, she said no, not at this time, Judge.
Okay. Do you wish to apply for a court-appointed attorney, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll stick around in the courtroom. We'll see that you get an application. You'll have to swear to the information you give us. If you qualify, we'll give you one. If not, obviously we won't. All right, stick around.
Yes, sir.
Judge, this is Tony Hayek. I
Tony?
had two cases and I think they're both set for trial.
Okay, give me a case number.
661779 is Rivas.
That one is set for trial.
422, right?
Yes.
And 655216 Cerna. You want to set them for the same date?
Yes.
The other one, Tony?
It's Cerna 655216.
So you're setting that one as well for trial?
Yeah, looks like Ashley's not here. I'm not getting anywhere with the DAs.
No, they're both here. There's just a lot of people wanting to confer.
Yeah, I just spoke with Ashley.
Oh, well, thanks, George. Well, Judge, I don't mind staying. I guess, can my clients leave? Or do you?
If that's your choice.
I'll wait and try and talk to Ashley.
Okay.
Go back to your break room 4.
All right. Yes.
This is Tina Toby again. I had an appointment with the probation officer, I believe, today around 8 in the morning for a drug test at the county. But I clocked in at work. I got the message way late, and I was just wondering if it's possible if I could reschedule.
What is your case number?
I have no idea. So it's been years. I have no idea.
What is your name?
Tina Toby.
Okay, so that case has been, your cases have been reset to April the 13th. Did you hear me, Mr. Sobey?
Yes, ma'am. So
Because you applied for PTD, so they've been reset.
okay. All right. Thank you.
Judge.
Yes.
George Schaefer, I'm back from a breakout room with the prosecutor. Do you want to just give us like a 30-day reset?
That's your choice. Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's do that to see if we can't wrap up this misdemeanor.
What's the case number, George?
Case number 667652. Angela Smith.
Alrighty. You want 30 days, you said?
Please.
March the 10th.
Thank you very much.
Okay, George, take care, stay safe.
You bet. Have a great day, Judge.
You
Judge
too.
Mary Peterzak, may I approach?
Who's this?
Mary Peterzak, Judge?
Yes, Mary.
Yes, Judge, I just got back from conferring with the state on Mr. DeAndre Merritt's case, and the state wants an opportunity to reach out to the complaining witness to determine if they want to proceed on this case or not. We just want a 30-day reset.
Okay, they will get a 30-day reset.
March 10th, Mary.
Got it. Thank you. May me and my client be excused.
You are both excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good one.
You too.
Your Honor, Ivan Barrera here.
Ivan Barrera.
Yes, Judge. My first case, it's on page 6. 659481.
All right, Ivan, what you got?
On this one, Judge, confer with the state. They need some more time to reach out to the complaining witness. I'm also going to send them, gather up some information to send to them as well. So we I guess, ask for an agreed reset for 30 days.
All right, be aware though, this thing's been reset 11 times. This will make 12.
Yes, Judge. I believe in the next setting, it should be resolved.
Okay, you've got 30 days.
Thank you, Judge. And then my last one, it's on page 8, at the very top.
Yes, sir. Thomas.
Yes, Judge. On this one, the state's tendered an offer. I just need 2 weeks to relay that to him. Can we reset it for February the 23rd?
Ms. Flores.
Yes, February 23rd, and the other one will be March the 10th.
March 10th. Okay. Thank you, Linda. That's it for me, Judge. May I be excused?
You are excused, so are your clients.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Who seeks to approach?
Robert Ramirez.
Ramirez, talk to me.
I've conferred with Ms. Haas, and it was the first time for conferring because this case was pending a felony, which has since been dismissed. So, so I would like to relay the offer to my client as well. And if I could have some forbearance in getting her, she's never missed court, Your Honor. If I can get, see if I can get her to zoom in one of your following dockets to.
If you'd be kind enough to give me the case number.
Yes, Your Honor.
663-505.
Say again.
663-505.
663.
On page 7, Judge.
Melusian.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Ramirez, I have not had reason to doubt your word. I'm just going to give you a reset. What do you have? What is it you want?
I guess a couple of weeks reset ought to be okay.
Okay, we'll recall 2 weeks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
February 24th.
Thank you. May I be excused?
You're excused, sir.
Thank you.
Be sure you contact your client.
I will, Your Honor. I will.
Let her know you pulled her chips out of the fire.
I will, Your Honor. Thank you.
Good morning, Judge. Are you still in the process of calling the docket? This is Derek Emmons.
I'm sorry?
This is Derek Emmons, Judge. Are you still in the process of calling the docket this morning?
No, I've finished calling the docket. What you got?
I got Rodolfo Jorrigue. He's on the second page, Judge.
632-894.
And he is logged in.
Yes, sir. He's present, and now you are.
Correct, Judge. I would like to confer with the prosecutor in this case, Judge. There are 2 co-defendants in the case. I think one of them is out of your court. That's why we were transferred to your court from 11. And the other co-defendant, I think, is still a fugitive.
All right, well, we'll let you confer, and then we'll see where the dust settles on that.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Yeah, approach, Your Honor.
Who wants to approach?
Aaron Diaz on
Yes.
Jessica Lozano. That's page 8. Case number is 666-564.
666.
Ricky's a pussy. Oh, my bad.
Wait, will you say nasty words like that?
Can you mute yourself, please?
666-564. Jessica Lozano, we excused her so that you could confer. Mr. Diaz, talk to me.
Yes, Judge, I spoke with the state, and I'm still waiting on some updated discovery, and they relayed an offer as well. If we could get a 30-day reset, that should be sufficient.
30-day reset.
March the 10th.
Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome.
You're
May I be
excused,
excused?
Mr. Diaz.
Thanks, Judge. Have a good day.
Take care. You too. Attorneys.
Judge,
this is Alex Scharf for Sean Brown, and on Jacob Latta, case number 606-768.
606-768, Jacob Lara.
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Sharp.
Yes, good morning again, Judge. I conferred with the prosecutor, they had made an offer last time that Mr. Lawton and I had talked about at length. I made a counter offer to Kenny, who apparently has COVID, and he said he wanted 30 days to, he wanted to ask for 30 days for him to consider what I'm asking for, but that he would probably get back to me before then. So I'm asking for just that time.
Has Linda Flores, has this MTR been reset 10 times or this whole case?
The whole, it looks like the whole case, Judge. It
All
looks
right.
like the MTR was just maybe a couple of times or so.
A couple. All right, we're gonna reset you 30 days, but we're gonna have to have this resolved.
I think we're very close, Judge.
Okay, so
All right,
this
thank
will be 30 days.
Okay, Alex, it will be
Resolved.
March the 10th.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're
And
welcome.
did you talk to Brian about Mr. Barbosa's case? They're doing the plea paperwork and
Yes, I believe he said he was gonna log on in a little while, so.
yes, he's doing a Zoom, Cameron County.
Mr. Sharp.
Sorry, Judge.
Are you announcing on the other case or not?
Well, I had talked, Brian Orhel was handling that case and so I had talked to him. And he had told me the case is a plea. They're going through the paperwork. But he's on a Zoom in Cameron County right now, but he'll be back on as soon as he's
So
done.
your announcement is somebody else is gonna take care of that.
Well, yeah, that was Brian's case. He will take care of it, yes. I told him I could if he needed me to, but the client's going over the paperwork, plea paperwork.
All right. Next attorney, somebody else wanted to talk to me.
Could I approach?
May I be excused, Judge? This is Jacob
Yes,
Lotter.
sir. Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Judge, could I approach?
David Castillo, yes, sir.
Yeah, on 627-570.
Yes, sir.
This is the one where I asked to get transferred to County Court 11. I looked it up. The case in County Court 11 has a lower case number, and it's the same incident.
All right. Linda,
Yes, sir.
see about transferring this case.
Okay. Mr. Castillo, I'm gonna reset it for the 23rd, just like on County Court 11's case, and then I will go ahead and transfer it.
Okay, thank you. If I could be excused, and Ms. Lozano could be excused, Judge.
You're excused.
Have a good day. Goodbye.
All right, attorneys, anybody else?
Judge, this is Kirby Wallen
Mr.
on
Wallen.
Ms. Planty, page 11.
Who you got?
Madison Planty, top of the page on page
Right.
11.
Yes, sir.
Spoke with the state. They need 30 days to research some body cam, dash cam footage.
You need that or the state needs it or both?
Both.
Agree.
March 10th.
Thank you.
All right, sir, you're reset to March the 10th.
All right,
and
thank you.
the client are both excused.
Thank you.
Judge, may I approach? It's Elizabeth Russell.
Ms. Russell, talk to me.
Yes, Judge, on on page Clyde, Judge, we need a 30-day reset. The mental health court is reviewing Ms. Clyde's file.
Page 5.
No, page Clyde. I think it might be page 5.
Oh, page 5. Yes, okay. What case number?
I'm getting it for
658-806, page 6.
You're not ready announcement. It's in the chat.
All right, on page Clyde, we had already excused her for the day. What's your report?
The state needs 30 days. They're reviewing her case for acceptance to the mental health court PTD program. And the mental health court reached out to me this morning and said they need 30 more days to finish the review.
27, 3, and 6.
Okay, you have 30 days for the matter.
On Miss Clyde, it's March 10th.
March 10th, thank you. And then on Julie Hildebrand, Judge,
Yes,
that
ma'am.
is page, give me just a moment. It looks like it's page 2.
Oh, yeah. 633700, Judge.
Yes, Judge.
Say 633700, Julie
Yes.
Hildebrand. Yes, ma'am.
The state needs 30 days to review that.
You have 30 days, or they have 30 days.
Miss Russell, same date.
Perfect. And then I think we're ready on Ezekiel Gonzalez. I just need to see if he's on.
I'm on.
Perfect. So whenever y'all are ready, we can do that plea.
Take us a little while, but we'll get it done.
Can I have a quick breakout room with Mr. Gonzalez to make sure we've completed all the paperwork?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Miss Russell, it looks like everything is ready except for the plea agreement and the discovery, and I'll put you in a breakout room.
Thank you.
Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, there you are. Okay, I just needed to know where you were. Give me a second.
Okay.
Elizabeth, go ahead and go back to 5, and I'll put Mr. Gonzalez in there with you. Elizabeth?
I'm going.
Okay, all right.
Your Honor,
Yes.
this is Kristen Amber Rodriguez. I was just wondering if I could just reset. Can
Say again.
I reset?
All right, are you the attorney or the accused?
Just the whole court date.
You got me lost. What is your name?
Kristen Rodriguez.
Ms. Flores?
I'm looking for her. Okay, 655237, page 5.
655-237. Kristen Rodriguez. Your attorney is Thomas Limon. He has not appeared. You'll have to wait and see if he appears, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
You might try and call his office or something meantime.
I already texted him.
Did you get a response?
No, sir.
I will try calling him right now.
Linda, on page 5 at the top, what did Tony do? Tony Hayek?
He set Ruben Sedna for trial.
So this one is set for trial.
Yes,
Okay.
and I will try calling Thomas Limon.
Okie dokie. All right. Anyone need to make an announcement right now?
Yes, Your Honor, may I approach? This is Patrick Lamas.
Patrick who?
Lamas,
Okay, Mr. Lamas.
I'm on page 10 of your docket, case number 672210.
Mr. Lamas, 672. It's not on page 7, sir.
Page 10, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Mr. Slate. 672. 2-210. Barron.
Yes, Your Honor. I've given the prosecutor an affidavit from the complaining witness, and the state just wants some time to contact the felony prosecutor to see what they can do on our cases.
Which translates to state wants how much time?
A short reset should do, Your Honor.
30 days.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
March the 10th.
March 10th. That works with me, Your Honor.
All right, you're excused. Take care of yourself. Stay safe.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Next attorney to report.
Judge, I need to approach, but I don't know if Will's in front of me or not. So I don't want to cut in front of Will because he has his hand raised as well.
Derek Emmons.
You had your hand up first, Derek.
Did I? All right, appreciate it, Will. Apparently I was cut in front of, but even if I didn't. Judge, I have a Rodolfo Jorge. He's on page 2.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right, that is Arigui, yes.
You're probably doing a better job pronouncing than I am, and I know I butcher my client's name every time. One of these days he'll get me trained on how to say it properly, I'm sure. I'm hoping.
And what do you want to do on this?
Judge, I have an offer from the state for pre-trial diversion. They're also going to review and see if they can't get hold of the complaining witness and run up the chain and see about a possible dismissal. But at the next court date, we should know exactly whether it's going to be a dismissal, pre-trial diversion, or the trial docket.
All right, we'll reset to 30 days for disposition.
March 10th.
All right, perfect. Thank you. May we both be excused, Judge.
You're both excused, Derek. Take care. Stay safe.
Good seeing you.
Any other attorney need to respond or report?
Judge, it's Will Brooks.
Mr. Brooks.
I'm covering the plea for Mr. Brovnik on a Ruben Gonzalez. It's 666-948. And you should be ready to go, Judge.
Which Gonzalez is that?
It's Ruben and it's Gonzalez with an S, Judge.
Gotcha.
He's the inmate.
You're here for Mr. Brovnik for Eddie. All right.
Yes.
You're all set. Very good.
Yes, Judge, I show that one is ready for you in Adobe.
Okay. Attorneys, anybody else need to report right now? Otherwise, I'm gonna head for Adobe to sign a bunch of stuff.
Your Honor,
didn't go.
Attorneys, let's see. Ron Zimmerman, what you got?
Yes, Judge, I've got Jeffrey Green. We are set for a plea today.
Right.
I'm not quite sure if we've got all the plea paperwork completed. I would ask forbearance from the court, and maybe if we could recall this for next week.
Give me the case number.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's on page 6, Judge.
659756.
Linda, did you get all the paperwork back from Mr. Green?
No, and I actually apologize. I didn't, when I sent it to him the first time, I messed up on his email address, so I resent it to him this morning.
Yeah, I spoke to him last night.
My bad. That was my bad.
Recall 1 week.
Okay, so Mr. Zimmerman, how about February 18th? I have a bunch of pleas on that day too.
That sounds fine. The 17th or the 18th would be good.
The 18th.
The 18th, okay. Okay, on 2/18. Okay, we will be there. And if Mr. Green and I can be excused.
You are excused, sir.
All right, thank you, Judge, for your understanding.
You're quite welcome. I sometimes like to refer to those as having to plead oops. All right, attorneys, anybody else?
Judge, this is Joel Richardson. I apologize for showing up late. I believe I'm here on Survey Jackson.
You got a case number? It might help, Joel.
Yes, sir. Let me, can I?
676-313.
Say again, Linda.
676-313, page 11.
Thank you, Judge. I think I sent her the link. I think she might be here already.
I am. I'm right here.
Okay, I will confer with you in about, let me talk to the state first. I'll be right back with you today.
Okay.
All right, you're listed to confer, and Ms. Jackson has been patiently waiting.
Thank you, Sabay. I had 5 other hearings. I had to take care of those. Now I'm here.
Okay.
Take care of
Thank you.
Hopefully this will be over today, I hope.
Okay.
All right.
We hope, we pray, we pray.
Attorneys, who else?
Okay.
Thank you.
Attorneys, who else?
Your Honor, on behalf of myself, if I can request,
Are you an attorney?
no.
I was calling for attorneys. Attorneys.
Okay. Okay, sorry, brother.
We'll be right back to you, sir.
Judge, yes, Judge. This is Abel Dominguez. I'm here on Alex Martinez.
Case number.
That is going to be 637088.
Page 3, Judge.
Abel Dominguez.
Yes, Judge.
Yes, sir. I'm listening.
Oh, okay, I apologize, Your Honor. My client is here. He just chatted me out that he is here.
Yes, he is here. Sure.
I would ask that we just get this reset for a new setting, and in between now and the next setting, I will speak with the prosecutors. I will email them and get an offer, see what they want to do.
Mr. Dominguez, this matter, at least one of them has been reset 8 times.
Oh, it has?
Yes, sir. According to our records on Alex Martinez, I need you to confer today.
No, then absolutely, Your Honor. I apologize. I didn't realize those 8 times. Absolutely. I will confer
Okay.
today.
I'll list you to confer. If there's a problem or whatever, we'll work with it. All right.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
Attorneys, next attorney.
Todd Coronado, Your Honor.
Todd Coronado, talk to me. What's case number?
One of them is 669539, Paul Velez. He's on right now.
66.
Yes, sir.
Page 9, Judge.
Yes. 669539. Talk to me, Todd.
Oh, okay. You were set for a plea, but my client is texting me that his phone's dying and he's on 13% right now. He's been on since 9 o'clock. And I'd like to, if we can recall or reset it for the 18th for a plea. That'll give us time to get everything together.
On the 18th.
Friday, the 18th.
Okay, Ms. Flores.
Got it. I will reset that. You have one more, Todd. That
Yes.
also.
Yes, I'd like to make the same amount. It's 645589, Your Honor. David Dominguez.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I may get off now.
Yes, sir. Just be sure and stay in contact with your attorney.
That.
645.
589.
Yes, sir.
Same announcement. If we can come back on the 18th for a plea.
Is Mr. Dominguez here? David Dominguez.
He keeps calling me when I'm on the Zooms. He's trying to get on. It's not working. It's not working. And I just talked about 5 minutes ago and I said, trying to explain to him how to do it. So I may have to bring him in if we can reset it for the 18th if he can't figure this out.
All right. If nothing else, bring him to the courtroom.
Okay. On the 18th as well?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Then may I be excused?
You are excused.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Hey, Judge, am I excused?
Yes, sir.
It's Alex Martinez.
Yes. Which case is this? Mr. Coronado is your attorney?
No, it was.
Okay, well, who's your attorney?
Well, he already left the Zoom.
I'm sorry?
He left the Zoom already. Gabriel Dominguez.
Abel Dominguez.
Oh, he's conferring.
He's
Okay.
conferring with the state. You'll have to stick around, wait for him. All right, who else?
Judge, we're ready on our plea when the court is ready.
Who's we?
Elizabeth Russell and Ezekiel.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, let me see where we're at. Let's see. All right, what's your case number, Elizabeth? Russell?
It's 47848. It's for a plea, Judge. It's on Mr. Gonzalez.
647-848. There it is. Okay. Is this complete?
Yes, sir. That one is ready.
Okay, folks, I'm gonna run over to the Adobe. With all the cases we had set, Ms. Flores, I went over them last night and I don't think there was 2 or 3 of them that were actually complete on Adobe. I couldn't get in or do anything.
And I gave you a list.
Yeah, you did just now.
Yes. And the ones that weren't completed are the ones that Todd reset and Mr. Zimmerman reset those.
Okay, so Gonzalez, this is Ms. Russell's case.
Yes, that one is, I show, I
Ezequiel
believe.
Gonzalez.
Mhm.
State's motion to amend, okay. Ms. Russell, can you hear me?
I can, Judge.
The original charge on this was DWI with an open container, right?
It was, Your Honor, but we have completed an obstruction packet as well.
Okay. And the amendment then is to add count 2, which is obviously obstruction. All right, that was a little bit confusing to me because, okay, never mind. I'm on it right now. See, when I go to the plea agreement, Linda, on Ezequiel Gonzalez, for whatever the reason, it does not let me sign anything.
That would be the plea agreement. That's Ashley. I don't know why it's not letting you. Let me, I'll text Ashley.
See, there's 2 of them on there. Gonzalez with a Z, then we have Gonzalez with an S. Maybe that's.
It's Gonzalez with the Z, Judge.
Oh, that's the one I'm working on, and it will not let me do it. Okay.
I can ask her if she can email it to me, and then since you're here, I can have you sign it.
But wait, there's more. Yes, the management team, including the new CEO, Barry McCarthy, held a Zoom call.
Judge, this is April Dominguez. I'm back from conferring on Alex Martinez. Again, that cause number is 637-088. up on page 3.
You'll have to wait a little while.
Oh, of course.
What do you got on that?
Okay, Your Honor. Since the last time we were here, since the last offer had been made, I believe my client had picked up a ABI married. The DA is requesting a chance to reach out again to the complainant in that case. And depending on whether or not they can reach out and get a hold of the complainant, they will then make an offer based off of that.
You want 30 days? The state wants 30 days to do so, right?
That is fine, Your Honor, yes.
All right. So it will be in this will be the 9th reset. So I realize you got a new case, but I'm talking about the old one, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, I understand.
Okay.
April, your cases will be reset to March 10th.
March 10th. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Judge, this is Joel Richardson. May I be in a breakout room with Sabe Jackson?
I'll put you in a breakout room. Give me a second.
Thank you.
Judge, this is Thomas Lamont here. If I could be in a breakout room with the prosecutor as well, that'd be great.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, Joelle, go back to 15 and I will put her in there with you.
Thank you.
Damn it. The same thing with Yanis. I cannot get in.
Okay. All right, Judge, I'll get her to send that one to me as well.
Okay, there's 2 cases on Yanis.
No, I believe it's only one.
Oh, it's got 2 of them with a plea packet or plea. Okay, plea agreement and plea packet. All right.
Judge, am I excused?
Hold on, Mr. Martinez. Alex Martinez,
Yes.
you are reset to March 10th.
So I could log off?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Say, Linda, I'm back again. I don't know if the judge is still online.
Yes, he's working on signing stuff on Adobe.
Okay, Linda, she needs another attorney. I'm currently injured. Back injury, shoulder injury, possible leg surgery. She would like a trial. I told her she's a very nice young lady, but I'm asking all the courts to give people new attorneys that want trials due to my injured status. So do you think the judge would do that, or can you do that? 676-313.
676-313. Okay, trial judge.
So if I can get she can get a new attorney, that would help me out because my shoulder's not gonna get better until I have surgery on it. I'm supposed to schedule that in the near future here, so.
Okay, I'll set it for trial. I'll take you off. Miss Jackson, I'm gonna give you my phone number. If you can please call me later today.
Okay.
It's 210-335. 2172, so I can give you a new attorney.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Linda. I'm gonna try to get this thing done. It takes insurance, go in there, try to not be scared when they're doing whatever they do on me.
Okay.
Let me be excused. Thank you. God bless you today. You take care of yourself.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. You're a good woman. Good luck. Hope it works out.
Thank you.
Thank you. I can be excused, Linda?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. And me also, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Ma'am. Just call me
Have a
later.
good day.
Okay, you too.
I will.
Bye.
Okay.
Hey, I got here a little bit late earlier. I think I was having like problems with connecting to the network and stuff.
Okay. Do you have a case number, Mr. Bradburn?
I do, but I don't know it off the top of my head, but I had the unlawful carry of a firearm with dangerous possession or possession of dangerous drugs and like failure to
give me a
stop or
second.
something like that.
All right, give me a second to find you. I know you're on.
Okay.
All right, give me a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so you don't have an attorney. Have you finally hired an attorney or retained an attorney?
Well, I did actually have an attorney, but I guess they had dropped me or something.
Okay, so you wanted time to hire an attorney. Have you done that already?
No, I have not. I'm trying to hire Ron Ross.
Okay, give me a minute.
Okay, is there like a way I can get like another court-appointed attorney until?
You had one before? Hold on.
Yeah, I had Monica Guerrero or something like that.
Okay, I show her appointed on 2 of your cases, I think. Yes, I do show her appointed on 2 of your cases.
So why isn't she on all 3 of them?
I don't know why she's not on the other one. I can put her on if you'd like. And then reset you for 2 weeks.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I need you back in 2 weeks. That would be February the 24th.
Okay, and can I come in Zoom again or do I have to go in person?
Yes, it'll be by Zoom.
Okay, alrighty, thank you. Can I be excused?
Yes, sir.
And thank you. Bye-bye.
You know, when you have a chance, Victor Gomez.
Yes, sir. Do you have a case number?
Yes, 667-875, Mike Weaver, Michael Weaver.
Okay.
Confer with the DA. And he's got a felony pending as well. Unindicted yet. Just to let you know.
Okay. 60 days is, I'm gonna give you April the 13th.
April 13th. Okay, April, that's fine. April 13th, 2022. I'm just writing 2022. I'm not used to it yet. But 60 days is fine.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Can you put me in a breakout room with him so I can let him know right now?
Okay.
I'm here. I heard it's April 13th, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there you go, Michael. I'll talk to you
Yes,
on the
ma'am.
phone later.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
We can be
Linda, this is
excused.
Adrian.
Yes, we're excused.
Thank you.
Linda, this is Adrian Bettis. I need to talk to the ADA, please.
Okay, let me put you in a breakout room. Give me a second.
Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome. I'm gonna put you, Adrian, in room 2 so you can talk to a prosecutor.
Hi, Miss Linda.
What is your name again?
David Andrade. I was on the last few pages. I'm not sure what my number is.
Okay, here you are. Do me a favor, give me a call later this afternoon because you need an application. My phone number is 210
Okay, okay, 210
335
335.
2172.
Okay, and also, I was just gonna, if I could ask, my grandmother is being admitted to hospice care in the hospital this morning, and I was wondering if it'd be appropriate of me to ask for some type of reset to be with my family right now. She's actually being admitted to it today.
Okay, if you give me a call, I'll talk to you about that. Okay?
Okay, and it was 335
2172. What is your phone number just in case?
210-968-9317. Just a second. Can I? I'm gonna get. Okay, now I got a pen. The number was 335
2172.
2172. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Am I excused or?
Yes, and just give me a call. And if not, I have your number and I will call you.
Okay, and when's a good time to call?
Like about 2:00.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thomas Lamont with an announcement when the court's ready.
What's the case number, Mr. Lemon?
Oh,
I found it. Rodriguez, 655-237.
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I got an offer. I think it's fair, but the prosecution wants to do some diligence and go through the evidence one last time so we can get a reset. That'd be great. I would, of course, take the time to do the same.
Okay. 2 weeks or 30 days?
I think 2 weeks would be fine.
Okay, let's do February the 24th.
Let me look at that. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay, Ms. Rodriguez, did you hear that?
Miss Rodriguez, yes.
I can't hear you. You're muted.
Oh, what day was that?
February the 24th.
Okay, February 24th. I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
My excuse?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. May I be excused as well?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Have a good one.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm in.
Basically.
All right. Ms. Flores, who do we have ready for a plea now?
Me, Judge.
Who's me?
Jesse Monreal.
Who?
Jesse Monreal.
Your Honor, he's going to be on page 1. Should have all the paperwork in here, and Attorney Jeffrey Martinez is here for Mrs. Monreal.
Jeffrey Martinez on Monreal. Is Monreal ready, Ms. Flores?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
I'm not asking you, I'm talking to Ms.
Yes, that one is ready, Judge.
Okay, so Monreal is ready.
Yes.
Okay. And what about Minope? Minope.
That one's at 1:30. That's with an interpreter.
Okie dokie. Andrew Lewis.
Lewis? Yes, that one is ready.
Here, Your Honor.
Joseph Dateson present, Your Honor. We're ready on that.
David Dominguez.
Let me look, hold on.
That's Todd Coronel. He's
Oh, no, that one got reset to the 18th.
okay. About Ezequiel Gonzalez with an S, Ms. Russell.
Yes, Elizabeth Russell's, yes, that one is ready.
Yes, we're ready, Judge.
Okay. Juan Sandoval got reset. Mike Garay. That's not ready, right? 657996. Mike Garay, G-A-R-A.
Oh, no, that one's being reset for a plea to
All right.
February 25th.
About Barbosa, Ernesto Barbosa with Sean Brown.
No, that one is ready.
All right.
Judge, on that, we're just finishing up last minute paperwork here.
I was wondering what was going on the papers. Laura Yanis with Jeffrey Martinez.
Judge, I'm waiting on your signature for the plea packet.
And
same thing on Ruben Gonzalez, because he's in custody. 666-948, that one should be on Adobe for you as well.
know what it should be.
Yes, sir. Those two should be on Adobe for you.
So we're ready on Jesse Monreal already. Andrew Lewis.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ezequiel
Present.
Gonzalez, we're ready on that one, right? Ms. Flores,
She just stepped away, Your Honor.
yes. Just in time. Jeffrey Martinez, do you have Laura Yanis?
I do, Your Honor. She's present.
Okay, we got, who's stepping in for Edward Bravenick?
I am, Judge. It's Will Brooks.
Will Brooks, okay. And that's ready to go, right? And
That one-
Gil Coronado and Paul Velez, what we do on
We're
that?
gonna reset that one too, Judge, for the 18th.
Okay. What about Jenny Lee Gonzalez?
I am present.
Jenny Lee Gonzalez, I have ready.
Who's
It's
the
just,
attorney?
Mr. Lambert.
Who?
Philip Lambert.
Is he here?
He, I'm sorry, Judge, he had informed me that he was going to the courthouse and that he was gonna try to, I guess, go to the courtroom in person.
All right, so the one we have definitely right now is Jesse Monreal.
Mhm. Andrew Lewis,
Andrew Lewis.
Ernesto Barbosa,
Let's see, where is Barbosa? Yes, okay.
Mr. Gonzalez.
Ezequiel Gonzalez.
El Gonzalez is ready.
Ernesto Barbosa, Laura Yanis.
I need the plea packet. If you've already signed it, then I will ask them to print it. And Ruben Gonzalez
Okay,
and Jenny Lee Gonzalez is ready.
okay, so I've got 1,
There's 2 that I need from
3,
you.
4, 5, 6, 7 ready right now. All right, that's what I'm gonna do right now.
Okay. Those are the only two left, and then we have 7 pleas for you to do.
Linda, could I go in a room with Mr. Barbosa?
Yes. Give me 1 second.
And we're gonna do a plea on Mr. Barbosa.
We are, Your Honor. There's one thing I need to ask Ashley about on the plea paperwork, and I know she's probably scrambling to get all these packets done. So whenever she's available, after I talk to my client, I'll get with her.
Well, then I'm gonna go with the other 6 while you're doing that.
Okay,
Brian, I'm gonna put you in 1.
thank you.
Uh-huh.
All
Mr.
right.
Bossa in 1. Okay, Judge.
Linda, I sent you a message when you could get to it.
Thank you.
This time the court calls the following cases. Case number 498729, State versus Jesse Monreal. Case number 643742, State versus Andrew Lewis. Case number 647848, State versus Ezequiel Gonzalez. Case number 661765, Ernesto Barbosa. We're gonna wait on that, right? Case number 666928, State versus Laura Yanes. Case number 666948, State versus Ruben Gonzalez with an S. And case number 666950, State versus Jenny Lee Gonzalez. All right. With those names I just called, make sure you're visible to me and raise your right hand. Do each of you solemnly swear that in this proceeding, the information and responses you submit will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Mr. Jesse Monreal, show me, wave your hand at me.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. You may put your hand down. Andrew Lewis, where are you, Mr. Lewis? Thank you, Mr. Do you, your response is to the oath?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Put your hand down. Ezequiel Gonzalez.
Right here.
Thank you, sir. Put your hand down. What was the answer?
Yes, Your Honor.
All righty. Ernesto Barbosa, is he in or not? Okay. Laura Yanes.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Put your hand down. Ruben Gonzalez with an S. Ruben.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There you are. Thank you, sir. Put your hand down. And Jenny Lee Gonzalez.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right. Each of you is here because you have informed the court you wish to enter a plea in accordance with an agreement that you have made with the state. That agreement can only go forward after I have talked to you about your rights and protections. Each of you individually, first of all, is identified on paperwork by name, case number, and court number. And these documents all have your signatures. The first one that the rights that I want to make real clear to you is that each of you individually has a right to remain silent. That means that you cannot be compelled or required to make a statement, answer questions, or submit written paperwork that has your signature, especially papers that admit or confess to wrongdoing. Do each of you understand that you have the right to remain silent? Anybody have a question or not sure?
Yes,
All right.
sir.
Each of you has the right to a jury trial. That means that you and your attorney, working together with the state, could select 6 people from a pool of disinterested citizens. Those 6 people would hear all the evidence, hear any testimony, and see any physical matters or materials that would be submitted, if any. And those 6 people could decide whether you're not guilty or whether you've been proven guilty beyond reasonable doubt. That's called the right to a jury trial. Each of you has the right, it's called the right of confrontation. You confront people, you come face to face. The right means that if you went to trial, any person that would testify in your case, you and your attorney would have the right to question, cross-examine, or challenge that witness. That's called the right to confront witnesses. Each of you individually has the right to appeal. That means that you, yourself, or your attorney for you, or the two of you together, could demand that a higher court review the official record and the evidence in your individual cases. The official records being prepared by the court reporter, Ms. Kayleen Rivera. I would caution you that the right of appeal is not an easy thing to do. It is a very important right, but you have to be aware that it has time limitations. You have to use the right paperwork with the correct information. Just be aware that, you know, you just can't say, okay, I appeal and that's it. You got to do certain things. That right applies to each of you. Each of you in your own case and the state in that same case have the right to demand that this hearing be held in the open public courtroom. Because of the COVID pandemic, we're not doing that. But to proceed, if you choose to proceed, and it appears that you each have, you had to sign a document that's titled Defendants Consent to Video Conference. This particular hearing is being live streamed on YouTube, but that doesn't comply with the requirement of the open public courtroom unless you have signed what's called a consent to video conference. Did each of you sign that consent, Mr. Monreal?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Lewis?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Barbosa, if you're here. Okay, Lauren Yanis,
Yes, Your Honor.
Ruben Gonzalez,
Yes, sir.
and Jenny Lee Gonzalez.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Now, each of you, as I said earlier, is identified by your name, case number, and court number. And each of you has signed paperwork. Those papers are part of the file and part of this case. Did each of you have the advice and the guidance of your own attorney before you signed each of these different papers? Jenny Lee Gonzalez,
Yes.
Mr. Ruben Gonzalez,
Yes, sir.
Laura Yanes,
Yes, Your Honor.
Ezequiel Gonzalez,
Yes, sir.
Andrew Lewis,
Yes, Your Honor.
and Jesse Monreal.
Yes, Judge.
All right. Each of you has signed some important documents. One of them that I'll point out to you is again, that identifies you individually, and it says it's titled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions. That means that that document that has your signature, you acknowledge, you know that your rights have been mentioned and explained to you. That document also tells you, the same one, the waiver of constitutional rights and court's admonitions, it also tells you that your deal with the state is not binding on me as a judge. I have the authority and the responsibility to say either yes or no on your plea bargain. I have to do that. I also have the authority and responsibility to set the punishment in your case when you enter a plea. I have to stay within what's called a range of punishment, but I can also give you a punishment that is greater than what you agreed to and still be in the range of punishment. If I give you a punishment, this paper tells you that, this document, if I give you a punishment that's greater than what you agreed to, or if I reject your deal outright, in either case, the law would allow you to start all over again, and nothing that you said or signed right here and now would be used against you. That's all in that same document. Does anyone have any question about that document?
No, Your Honor.
Did anyone not sign that document? Okay. Now, the other document that I want to remind you of is one that's titled Trial Court's Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. That document, I certified to you in there, and it identifies you individually, that because you're doing a plea bargain, your own deal, your own agreement, you can't appeal your own agreement. So you're giving up the right of appeal. Is that clear to everyone? Ezequiel Gonzalez,
Yes, sir.
Jesse Monreal,
Yes, Judge.
Andrew Lewis,
Yes, Your Honor.
Laura Yanes,
Yes, Your Honor.
Ben Gonzalez,
Yes, sir.
and Jenny Lee Gonzalez.
Yes, sir.
All right. I believe each one, well, with maybe one exception, those of you that are applying for probation, be aware that probation is a written, legal, binding agreement between you and this court. In that agreement, you agree to live up to 100% of the conditions of supervision in your individual case. In exchange, there's two things that can happen. One, I do not let you go to jail, although you have a sentence of jail. And in the cases of those that are requesting deferred adjudication that's being agreed to, in those cases, I'm not going to find you guilty at this time. And as long as you live up to 100% of the conditions of supervision, then your case will be dismissed and you're not convicted of the charge to which you pled. If you fail to refuse, then on the regular probation, we'll get on all these, we can have hearings if the state requests it. We give you official notice. And if the evidence supports it, if you got regular probation, what we call straight probation, then I can go ahead and revoke your suspension of jail and put you in jail. On the deferred, if you fail to refuse to live up to 100% of the conditions, on those cases, then I can enter a final conviction at that point, and that follows you the rest of your life. Not only that, but you'll be looking at 100% of the punishment range up to me that's applicable to your particular case. Does any one of you have a question or doubt about what we're talking about now? All right.
No.
All right, then we're going to go ahead and start in the manner in which they are listed. Case number 498729, Jesse Monreal. You were charged with the offense of theft, $500 to $1,500. Mr. Martinez, has there been an agreement reached in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state, are there any preliminary motions?
No, Your Honor.
All right. To the charge of theft, $500 to $1,500, Mr. Monreal, how do you plead?
No content, sir, Your Honor.
All right, for all of you, a no contest plea is considered a guilty plea by this court and is sufficient for me to find you guilty. Is that clear?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Monreal, are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. Thank you, sir. Let's take Andrew Lewis. You were charged with the offense of criminal trespass of private property. Is there any preliminary motion from the state?
No, Your Honor.
To that charge, Mr. Lewis, how do you plead?
No contest.
All right, I have told others, I'll tell you. A no contest plea is considered a guilty plea in this court. Is that understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, sir. Ezequiel Gonzalez, you were charged originally with DWI with an open container. Is there any other enhancement on this, Ms. Haas?
No, Your Honor.
And is there any motion from the court, from the state?
Yes, Your Honor. The state would move to amend the information, adding count 2 of obstruction, and then would further move to waive and abandon count 1 and proceed solely on count 2.
No objection, Judge.
And does the, was that Ms. Russell?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Russell, do you waive the 10-day notice of amendment?
We do, Judge.
Very good. And to that charge, Mr. Gonzalez, of obstruction of a, wait a minute, did you say you're going on DW? No, it's obstruction. To the charge of obstruction, you're no longer charged with the enhanced DWI. How do you plead, Mr. Gonzalez?
Guilty, I guess.
I'm sorry?
Judge, the paperwork reflects a no contest plea.
All right.
618. Thank you.
You plead no contest, Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, sir.
As I have told others, a plea of no contest is considered a guilty plea and is sufficient for me to convict you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's see. Ms. Yanis, you were originally charged with driving while intoxicated with an extreme level of intoxication known as driving with a blood alcohol content of 0.15 or higher. State, do you have a motion?
Yes, Your Honor. The state would move to waive and abandon the extreme intoxication enhancement and proceed on a DWI first.
And the Honor, Jeffrey,
Martinez.
for defense, we have no objection.
There's no objection. The court grants that motion also. To that charge, Ms. Yanis, of driving while intoxicated, misdemeanor B, no longer the A level of extreme intoxication. How do you plead to that, ma'am?
No contest, Your Honor.
Again, a no contest plea is considered a guilty plea in this court. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Ruben Gonzalez, you were charged with assault, bodily injury, family violence, a class A misdemeanor, and a very important one. Is there any preliminary motion from the state?
No, Your Honor.
To that charge, Mr. Gonzalez, how do you plead?
No contest.
A no contest plea is considered a guilty plea here and is sufficient for me to find you guilty. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
In addition, I see the paperwork says that that there will be an agreement that I will make an affirmative finding of family violence. Do you understand the importance of that?
Yes, sir.
It can have serious impact on your rights concerning your children. Do you understand that clearly?
Yes, sir.
That was explained to you.
Yes, sir.
All right. You're pleading no contest. That is sufficient for me to find you guilty. All right. Your plea is noted, no contest. Ms. Jenny Lee Gonzalez, what is the charge against Ms. Gonzalez?
DWI with the extreme intoxication.
DWI with what?
With BAC 0.15 or higher,
Okay,
and the state has a
extreme
motion.
I got you. Is there a preliminary motion from the state?
Yes, Your Honor, the state would move to waive the extreme intoxication enhancement and proceed on a DWI first.
Any objection from Mr. Lambert? Philip Lambert? Ms. Flores, is he not the attorney for Ms. Gonzalez?
Yes, that's who I show, and he was here.
Okay, I'm sorry, Ms. Gonzalez, we're not going to be able to finish without your attorney being here. I don't know where the hell he went.
I do apologize, Your Honor. He told me that he was going to be in the courtroom in person. So I'm just waiting. I
Okay, well,
agreed to everything.
we'll have to wait, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right. Now, I believe all of you.
Your Honor, I'm here for Ms. Gonzalez. I'm here for Ms. Gonzalez. I'm present.
And who are you?
Rolando Arguelles. I work with Mr. Lambert. He's my business partner. He's still stuck in district court with Judge Skinner, so he asked me to log on so I could do the plea for Ms. Gonzalez.
Did you just now log on?
Yes, I just logged on. For some reason, it kicked me out. I sent Ms. Flores a chat, and then it kicked me out.
I'm gonna finish with the others, then come back and finish with you where you're present for the entire plea, not just this last moment. We'll be
Yes,
back
Your Honor.
shortly. All right, all of you have pled no contest. Did anyone threaten you or intimidate you or promise you anything other than the agreement that you have made in exchange for your plea of no contest? Mr. Ruben
Your Honor.
Gonzalez.
No, sir.
Alrighty. Ms. Laura Yanes,
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Ezequiel Gonzalez,
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Andrew Lewis,
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Jesse Monreal.
No, Judge.
All right. Now, Mr. Andrew Lewis, are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir, I am.
Mr. Ezequiel Gonzalez, are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Judge.
Ms. Laura Yanes, are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ben Gonzalez, are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Then we'll go in the same order. What is going to be the recommendation on Mr. Monreal's plea of no contest state?
The agreement is for 2 days Bear County Jail, $0 fine plus court costs, time and money to run concurrent, credit for time served, and we would request that this satisfy the judgment.
Mr. Jeffrey Martinez on Jesse Monreal, is that the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
I accept the agreement as read into the record. Mr. Monreal, I find you guilty. I sentence you to 2 days Bear County Jail, $0 fine court costs. You're given credit for time served, time and money run concurrent. The court finds that you have satisfied this judgment, and on this case, 498-729, you owe nothing further to this state of Texas or to this court. Do you have any questions, Mr. Monreal?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Stay out of trouble. Take care of yourself and your family or loved ones.
You too, Judge. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. 643-742. Mr. Andrew Lewis, you have pled no contest. State is their recommendation.
Yes, Your Honor. The recommendation is for 6 months deferred adjudication, a $300.
Ashley, it should have been 5. Catherine changed that to 5.
Say what?
It should be 5 months.
Then 5 months deferred adjudication, a $300 fully probated fine, 12 hours community service, and no contact with Aaron McFarlane. Or McFarlane.
No contact with whom?
Aaron, Aaron, last name McFarlane.
All right. Mr. Lewis, based on your plea of no contest and the evidence, I find that there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I honor the agreement that's been made between you and the state. I am not finding you guilty. I'm granting you deferred adjudication of 5 months. You will have a fine assessed at $300, which will be probated. As long as you live up to the conditions of supervision, you won't have to pay that. It'll be forgiven. Of course, you understand what I've told you before. If you violate your conditions of deferred adjudication, the whole thing can be off the table. You will perform 12 hours of community service restitution. You will have no contact with Aaron McSarlin. I believe the state has spelled it into the record. Do you have any question of whom that refers to, Mr. Lewis?
No, sir.
All right. Do you have children you support?
Yes, I do.
How many?
2, Your Honor.
How old are they?
I have a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old.
All right. And what is your total income, sir?
To $2,500 a month.
All righty. Okay, your supervisory fee will be $38 a month. Do not
Your Honor.
leave this proceeding until such time as you have met with Ms. Maricela Luna. She's on the screen right now. She will meet with all of you that are going to get probation, and she will get you started on probation. The probation department will read to you your conditions. You will sign those. You'll have a copy in your hands. Any question, Mr. Lewis?
Where will this be done? Will it be over Zoom or will it be in a courthouse?
Oh, by the way, each one of you, including Mr. Monreal, will have to come into the offices of County Court de Law number 5 and have your thumbprint placed on the official documents as required by law.
Within how many days, Your Honor?
You have 1 week to get that done.
Understood.
All righty.
Your Honor, Joseph Stateson, may I address one thing on the probation offer?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Regarding the 12 hours community service, considering the spike with COVID, would you allow Mr. Lewis to purchase some or all with a donation either to the Gabriel Foundation or the food bank?
The court will approve the donation at a rate of $9 an hour for any or all of the hours that he wishes to donate in lieu of the actual work. The court's preference is that the donation be made to the Gabriel Project. Mr. Lewis can instead decide to make the donation to the San Antonio Food Bank. It's y'all's choice.
Thank you, Judge.
Further question, Mr. Stateson?
Nothing further from defense.
Any question, Mr. Lewis?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. All right. In 647-848, Mr. Ezequiel Gonzalez, you were originally charged with driving while intoxicated with an open container. The state's motion to make that a charge of obstruction of a passageway, highway, or waterway has been granted. To that charge, you have pled no contest. Is that correct, Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, sir.
All right. State, what is your recommendation concerning this matter?
The recommendation is for 12 months deferred adjudication, $500 fine plus court costs, 48 hours community service, $50 to Crime Stoppers, DWI education program, Victim Impact Panel Live, TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, and we would take into consideration case number 662498.
Ms. Russell, is this the agreement?
Yes, it is.
All right. Mr. Ezequiel Gonzalez, is this your agreement?
Yes, sir.
All right. I accept the agreement. I'm subject to one thing. Do you have children you support, Mr. Gonzalez?
No, sir.
And what is your total income?
Monthly?
Pardon me? Yeah, monthly would do.
About maybe 2,500.
Maybe. You're telling me under oath. Don't give me maybes. What do you think? Your best
Well,
guess?
Best guess 2,500.
All right. Fair enough. The court approves the agreement that you've reached. You're granted 12 months deferred adjudication. You will pay a $500 fine plus court costs. You will do 48 hours of community service restitution. You'll make a one-time donation to Crime Stoppers in the amount of $50. You will complete the DWI education program, the Victim Impact Panel Live. You'll submit to a TAP evaluation, and any recommendations will be subject to my approval. Case number 662498, as part of this agreement, is dismissed.
Okay.
You'll have ignition interlock installed in your vehicle for 6 months minimum. Your supervisory fee will be $43 a month. Questions, Mr. Gonzalez?
No, sir.
Ms. Russell?
No, Judge.
All right. In your case, you have, again, 1 week to come in and put your thumbprint on the papers. Do not leave. You have to wait for Ms. Luna, visit with her so she can get you started on your probation.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Laura Yanis, you started off with driving while extremely intoxicated. That has been reduced after the work of your attorney, Mr. Martinez. You're now charged with DWI first. To that charge, you have pled no contest. You understand that I can find you guilty at this point.
Yes, Your Honor.
State, what is the recommendation?
The recommendation is 14 months deferred adjudication, $500 fine plus court costs, 60 hours community service, DWI education program, Victim Impact Panel Live, TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, and $50 to Crime Stoppers.
All right. You understand that on deferred adjudication, you must live up to 100% of the conditions of supervision, Ms. Yanis?
Yes, Your Honor.
And this is the agreement you have reached with the help of Mr. Martinez?
Yes, it is, sir.
The court accepts and approves the agreement. You are placed on 14 months deferred adjudication. You will pay a $500 fine plus court costs. You'll make a one-time donation to Crime Stoppers in the amount of $50. You will do 60 hours of community service restitution. You will complete the DWI education program. You'll complete the Victim Impact Panel Live. You'll submit to a TAP evaluation, and any recommendations you will perform subject to my approval. You will have ignition interlock installed in your vehicle for 1/2 the term as a minimum, which in your case is 7 months. Do you have children you support?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
How many children do you have?
I have 4 children,
And what are their ages?
17, 14, 8, and 7.
Do you live with a father?
No,
Or is the father or fathers helping support the children?
my daughter's father does.
So out of 4 children, you have 1 that's being provided
Yeah.
support.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, what is your total income?
At the moment, I don't have an income.
When's the last time you worked?
I worked in 2020 and was told I had a heart condition, fluid around my heart. So I've been in the process of disability or trying to fix this issue. And yeah, so.
All right. your supervisory fee will be the minimum, which is $25 a month.
Yes.
Furthermore, because of your limited income and because of your medical, are you getting disability right now?
I'm in the process. My application's being processed, I guess it's called. I'm not sure what it's called.
But right now you're not getting an actual
No.
disability check.
No, no.
All right. I'm going to probate $300 of the fine. That means that you may have to pay 200 maximum if you live up to all your conditions. Is that understood?
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
We're not interested in hurting you. We're just interested in making sure that you don't do this kind of baloney again.
Yes, no, I understand. Really.
What's the worst thing that could happen to you in your life?
Oh,
Yeah.
to lose my children.
Sorry?
To lose my children would be the worst thing that could happen to me.
And you know what would be worse than that is to lose them because you're out drinking and driving and you kill them.
Yes, no, yes,
You
my children.
understand that happens. That happens a lot. You've got 4 children that depend on you and love you and need you. Please think about that in the future, whether you start to think about drinking, especially if you're going to drink and drive.
Yes.
Because there are a lot of other children that are out there that you can kill, not just your own. I want you to keep that in mind.
Okay.
Jenny Lee Gonzalez,
Yes, sir.
you too were charged with driving on intoxicated with a blood alcohol content that was basically extreme intoxication. You have pled guilty to that charge. I'll take it back. The state has been kind enough to waive the extreme intoxication, and you have pled guilty to DWI first. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. You understand that based on that plea, I can, at this point, convict you.
Yes, sir.
State, what is your recommendation?
The recommendation is for 12 months deferred adjudication, $600 fine plus court costs, 48 hours community service, $50 to Crime Stoppers, DWI education program, Victim Impact Panel Live, TAP, and Ignition Interlock for half the term.
And that is correct, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. I accept the agreement. You are granted 12 months deferred adjudication. Tell me do you have children you support?
Yes, sir. I have an 18-month-old son.
Oh. Does he walk already?
Yes, he is walking already and getting into everything.
All right. You heard what I told Ms. Yanis about.
I did, Your Honor. Yes,
drinking.
I did.
All
I
right.
apologize. It happened the night of my birthday. I've learned my lesson. I do not drink alcohol anymore.
Well, keep that in mind, ma'am. You granted 12 months deferred adjudication. And what is your income?
My income is $13.50 a month.
Okay. And do you have the support of the father of the child?
I get support as far as like babysitting, but I don't get any financial support from him.
Why not?
At the moment, we're just kind of not agreeing on an amount. So he helps me with the baby as far as babysitting while I work.
Okay. You will pay a $300 fine plus court costs. You'll perform 60 hours of community service restitution, not 48. You'll do the DWI education program. the Victim Impact Panel live, a TAP evaluation and recommendations, subject to my approval. You'll have ignition interlock installed in your vehicle for 6 months as a minimum. Your supervisory fee. Oh, and you'll make a $50 donation to Crime Stoppers. Your supervisory fee will also be $25 a month. Questions, Mr. Arguelles?
No, Your Honor, we appreciate the court following the state's recommendation, lowering the fines and probationary fees in this case.
Well, she's making $13.50 and not getting any financial help. I think
correct.
It's appropriate. Okay. Thank you. You two don't leave. You got to meet with Ms. Luna. Mr. Ruben Gonzalez.
Yes, sir.
You had you were charged with assault bodily injury family under case number 666-948. To that charge, you pled no contest.
Yes, sir.
State, you have already announced your agreement. Did I pronounce this already, Kayleen?
You haven't, Your Honor.
Okay.
Oh, sir.
Mr. Gonzalez, you know and understand that a no contest plea is sufficient for me to find you guilty. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. I find you guilty of assault bodily injury family. I further make an affirmative finding of family violence, which is a bad thing, sir. You're not to apply for any kind of expunction or non-disclosure. Do you have any question, Mr. Gonzalez?
No, sir.
Mr. Brooks?
No, Judge.
All right. Then that concludes your plea, Mr. Gonzalez. Good luck to you. Stay out of trouble and avoid family violence, sir. That's a bad thing.
Yes, sir.
Judge.
Thank you.
Judge, we didn't cover the punishment or the agreement in this case.
I'm sorry. I thought it was JSAT. Yeah, I
It
guess.
is, I just,
But we didn't recite it. I'm sorry. State, tell me what the recommendation is.
the recommendation is for 120 days Bear County Jail, a $1,000 fine plus court costs, time and money to run concurrent, credit for time served, and we would request that this satisfy the judgment.
All right. Is that the agreement, Mr. Brooks?
Yes, it is, Judge.
And Mr. Gonzalez, is this your agreement?
Yes, sir.
Very good. And gentlemen, I accept the recommendation that y'all have worked out. You are sentenced to 120 days Bear County Jail. $1,000 fine plus court costs. You're granted credit for time served, time and money run concurrent. It is the finding of the court that you have satisfied that judgment. And on case number 666-948, you owe nothing further to the state of Texas or to this court. Does he have anything else holding him, Mr. Brooks?
Judge, he's got a felony, but he's got a PR bond on that, and he's been accepted to PTD, is my understanding. So he just needs to fill out paperwork.
Mr. Gonzalez, it sounds like by sometime tonight, you're going to be out on the street.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna go home, sir. I'm not gonna be on the street.
All right. Well, you take care of yourself and take care of
Thank
your
you, sir.
family.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. All right. That's the pleas for this morning. We'll see what we have at 1:30 and anybody else that didn't make it this morning.
Your Honor, may I approach you for a minute?
Mr. Torres.
Yes, Judge. There's a young lady on the docket, Maria Guadalupe, Judge. On the last setting, she had mentioned that she had hired another counsel. I waited for the motion to substitute that never came in. So if you want me to formally withdraw, that's fine as well, Judge.
Which case number? Tell me a case number.
657466, bottom of page 5.
Correct.
Excuse me, sir.
Seven. Maria Ramos Espinosa.
Correct, Judge. And
She is absent today. Did you inform her that she had a hearing today, Mr. Torres?
I didn't, Judge, because I never even had contact with the lady. That's why I wanted to withdraw from the case. So when I got the Zoom link, I was a little surprised. I never got a motion to substitute either, which she had mentioned to you. She had hired other counsel.
Did
So
you file a motion to withdraw?
not yet, Judge.
Well, that leaves you hanging out there. I suggest you file your motion.
Okay, Judge, and I'll try to reach out to the bond company to see if I have a good number for this young lady and just inform her that today was court and she's got to make an effort to get to you here by the end of today or tomorrow.
All righty. Well, I think you would comply with your duty as her attorney at this point if you did that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, Judge.
Yes.
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to still be on. Hayek told me to wait here until he came back. It's been an hour.
Who's your attorney?
Mr. Hayek?
I think it's Anton Hayek.
Okay. And what is your name?
Abel Rivas.
Abel Rivas.
Mr. Rivas, your case is being set for trial. Your next court date is April the 22nd.
Okay, thank you. Well, should I exit out?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. You're clear to go.
All right, thank you,
Your
Judge.
Honor, Joseph
Excuse
Stateson.
me.
Who wishes to approach?
Joseph Stateson.
Joseph.
Hey, Judge. On page 8, I finished the plea for Andrew Lewis, but I had the other client, Paul Vasquez. He's still on Zoom. He's been here since 9 a.m. Page 8, he has 2 cases.
666-861.
That's Paul Vasquez.
Yes.
He did it for time.
No, he was here since 9 a.m.
Right.
Oh, I misunderstood. It looks like I can't receive plea paperwork yet. I have plea paperwork from the prosecutor, but not from the court. It looks like the court should have the filing actually verify that it was filed, but I'm not going to be able to do something this afternoon. I have a schedule conflict.
You got two cases going. One of them has a no file at all.
I believe Ashley had fixed that, but it's not updated on the clerk system yet.
Okay, so bottom line, what are you telling me?
We're going to have another date.
Okay, you want to reset it for pre-trial? This has
It
been
should be
reset.
set for a plea.
Reset for plea.
Yes, Judge, the complaint information where Kenny did those this morning and gave them to a paralegal, I just guess the paralegal hasn't gotten around to it yet. So a short reset would be fine. It's imminent.
All right, when you say short, 2 weeks, 30 days.
Or even next week if the court wants to do it. It's a plea, so.
Ms. Flores, give us a new date, whichever you think is appropriate.
I'm already kind of full on the 18th. How about the 24th? Hold on.
I cannot do the 24th.
Okay, how about the 25th?
25th is good.
Okay, we'll do the 25th.
All right.
Excuse me.
Anyone else need to report?
Yeah, excuse me, Judge.
Yes.
I've been here since 9 o'clock, and I don't know if you called my name or what's been going on.
What is your name?
Brandon Cummings.
Say again.
Brandon Cummings.
Brandon Cummings.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a case number, Mr. Cummings?
I do have a case number, but I do not know it.
You know your SID number.
Let me see if I have it right here. No, I don't. I don't know any of that.
What's your date of birth?
07/07/2003.
Linda, he's on page 11.
Thank you. Okay, Judge, 674-911.
Can you put me in a room with Mr. Gonzalez? He's not paying
I
attention
showed
to
you
the.
his absent this morning, sir.
I was actually in a waiting room for like a good minute. I was in the call, but then my attorney had called me, so I answered.
I show you absent when I called the docket. Now, you're present now. Have you been in touch with your attorney?
Yes, I have.
And when's the last time you were in touch with him?
Whenever I first joined the Zoom call, he had called me around like 9:30, 9:45. Then I hung up
Today?
the Zoom call to answer. Yes.
All right. Well, Mr. Ernst, did Mr. Ernst ever check in, Linda?
No, sir, he hasn't.
Okay. All right. Mr. Cummings, we're going to recall you in 1 week.
Okay.
The 18th of February.
Mr. Oriole, I see you patiently sitting there.
Do I leave or do I stay in the call?
No, you're clear.
Okay, thank you.
Brian, what you got?
Yes, Judge, just on Mr. Barbosa's plea, it's ready to go. He has an MRI for his head that's scheduled at 2 o'clock. And I think Ms. Haas was going to be absent this afternoon. Is there any way we could try to squeeze that in so he can make his MRI appointment?
Mr. Barbosa. Mr. Barbosa, is that ready, Linda?
Yes.
All right. Mr. Barbosa, raise your right hand. Well,
Your Honor, real quick before we.
real quick, any attorney need to make a quick report?
Yes, Judge Judy Wemmer.
Judy, how are you?
I'm great. I've been waiting for my court-appointed attorney in the breakout room for since Monday, Judge. And I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Y'all know me.
I know you
It's
are.
great to see you, Judge. You are the most compassionate judge, and you never change. Hi, Kayleen.
Hi, Judy. Good to see you.
Same here.
Judy, what case are you announcing on?
It is on page 7. Zachary Simmons or Simons, however you want to pronounce it.
744.
Right at the top. Judy, it's good to see you. Are you doing well?
I am. Thank you. Thank you for your best wishes.
Very good. I'm glad you're all right. What is the announcement on this? He's in jail.
Right. And he has at least 3 felonies pending.
I count 4, by the way.
Okay. I didn't mean to minimize my client's misconduct, but
no problem. What do you want 60-day reset? Felony
that'd be
pending?
great. The felonies are set for next week. Yes, sir. That'd be great.
April the
All right.
13th.
Very good. You've got your reset. Take good care. Stay safe.
Okay. Thank you. When are you going to look your age, sir?
I'm sorry?
When are you going to start looking your age?
Whenever the Lord decides to. Thank you. You're
See
too
you, sir.
kind.
Bye-bye,
All right.
everybody.
You're excused. Mr. Barbosa.
Judge, really quick on this one. Just a heads up before we take the plea, we are amending for obstruction, but I want to make it clear to the court that it's obstruction without the intoxication language. And that should be reflected in the paperwork, but I just wanted to bring it to the court's attention before
is
we
that on?
proceeded. This is on Ernesto Barbosa.
Okay. Okay.
So the amendment is to amend to or obstruction without any intoxication language.
Okay.
Be akin to obstruction of passageway, roadway, that coding, Judge.
Okie doke.
Your Honor, can you hear me?
Mr. Barbosa. Yeah. Mr. Barbosa, would you raise your right hand? You solemnly swear that in this proceeding, the information and responses you submit will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Put your hand down. Mr. Barbosa, you're going to enter a plea based on a plea agreement that you've made with the state. Before we do that, be aware that you have certain constitutional rights and protections. You have the right to remain silent, meaning You don't have to make a statement. You don't have to answer questions. You don't have to submit written paperwork that has your signature, especially papers that admit or confess to wrongdoing. You have the right to a jury trial. You and your attorney and the state could select 6 people from a pool of disinterested citizens, and they would hear any and all evidence, present any and all evidence, and those 6 people would decide whether you're not guilty or whether you've been proven guilty beyond reasonable doubt. That's essentially the right to a jury trial. If you decide to go to trial, you'd have the right to question, challenge, or cross-examine any witness that testified. That's called the right of confrontation. You have a right of appeal. That means you or your attorney or the two of you together could demand that a higher court review the evidence in the official record in this case. The official record being prepared by Ms. Kayleen Rivera, the official court reporter. You also and the state have the right to demand that this proceeding be held in the open public courtroom. But because of the pandemic, we're not doing open public courtroom things. We're doing instead the video conference, but that requires you to consent to that, as also the state. Did you in fact sign a consent saying that you agree to do this by video conference?
I did some document signing, did sign some stuff.
Well, I can't take a plea if you don't know what you signed or you don't remember what you signed.
Yes.
Ernesto, the paperwork that was sent last week by the court that said that I talked with you about, that we were agreeing to do this, what we're doing right now via Zoom. You remember signing that?
Oh, yes, I do remember signing that. Yes, sir.
All right. So you also signed other documents. All the documents that you signed in this case, did you have the advice and the help of your attorney in this matter?
I signed everything. I reviewed it on my own.
Okay.
So the judge is asking you the paperwork that you signed. Have we discussed what was in that paperwork?
Yeah, we reviewed it. Yes, we discussed everything already in that break room.
It's a good thing you're helping him, Brian.
Yeah, I'm not used.
You haven't been through it, Judge. So
I've never been arrested.
I understand. All right. So there's papers that you sign. One of them is one that's titled, they all have your name and case number on them. And one of them is called Defendants Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions. We talked about your rights a while ago, just a moment ago.
Right.
And this paper tells you about them in writing. Did you review that paper and understand it?
Yes, sir.
You signed it?
Yes, sir.
All right. There's another one that says, this one I put in there, it says that the trial court certification and defendant's right of appeal. I talked to you all a moment ago about you have the right of appeal, and because you're entering a plea agreement, as part of that agreement, you're giving up your right of appeal. Did you understand it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. And further, is he applying? Obviously, he's applying for probation. Is that correct, State?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Barbosa, probation is a written, legal, binding agreement between you and this court. And that agreement is that you're going to live up to every bit, 100% of the conditions of supervision. Those conditions are going to be read to you. You're going to sign them. You'll have a copy in your hands. But if you live up to those conditions, then you won't, the case that you're going to plead to, which is obstruction, that will be dismissed and you're not even convicted of that under Texas law. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
I asked you earlier if you're a U.S. citizen. You are, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. So if you fail or refuse to live up to all of the conditions, then the state may ask me to give you official notice, bring you in, and if the evidence is sufficient in my mind, then I will convict you. But that's if you mess up, either by failure or refusal. You understand it?
Yes, sir.
All right. The state has made a motion that the charge would be reduced to obstruction of a passageway, highway, or waterway. To that charge, how do you plead, sir?
Guilty to that.
Okay. Based on your plea of guilty, I can convict you right here and now. Do you understand that?
For the obstruction of passageway?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, state, tell me what your recommendation is in reference to this gentleman.
The recommendation is 14 months deferred adjudication, $600 fine plus court costs, 60 hours of community service, $50 to Crime Stoppers, DWI education program, victim impact panel live, TAP evaluation, and the portable alcohol monitoring device for half the term.
Mr. Brown, is that the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm
that is
sorry,
the agreement.
it's Oriole, or is it?
It's Oriole, Judge, but Brown
On
in
behalf of
spirit.
Mr. Brown, right. Okay, Mr. Oriole, that is the agreement?
That is, Your Honor.
Mr. Barbosa, this is your agreement?
Yes, sir.
All right. The court, first of all, finds that there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I do not find you guilty. Instead, I am granting you 14 months deferred adjudication. You'll pay it before I assess the fine. I do make the finding that this is a charge of obstruction of a passageway, highway, or waterway with no further description in the charge. Do you have children you support, sir?
No, sir.
All right. And what is your total monthly income?
About, I'm just gonna go based off like 40 hours a week. So, because I'm not guaranteed more than 40, but I'm guessing four grand. It's about $4,000 a month.
All right, sir. All right. The fine is going to go up because you make a good chunk of money, which is good. I'm glad for you, but there's a lot of people that make a hell of a lot less and they pay $600. Yours will be $900 instead. I am increasing the punishment. So by law, you're allowed to stop and say, nope, I'm not accepting that. I'm going to start all over again. That's your call. You'll have 60 hours of community service restitution. You'll perform the DWI education program, the victim impact panel live, a TAP evaluation and recommendations to be done by you, subject to my approval. You will have the portable alcohol monitor installed and used for at least 1/2 the term of this probation or the deferred, which is 7 months. You will do a $50 donation to Crime Stoppers. Your supervisory fee will be $56 a month. Questions, Mr. Barbosa? Do you want to start all over again because I gave you a greater fine?
No, sir. I just want to be honest about my monthly income.
And I appreciate that. And I think that's the right thing for you to do. And I thank you for that. Mr. Oriole, any question or comment?
No, Your Honor, he does work full time. I would ask if he'd be allowed to donate to Gabriel Fund at the $9 an hour, should he choose to do so.
All right, but in his case, it'll be $11 an hour. I would authorize that he donate to the Gabriel Project. My preference are to the food bank, San Antonio Food Bank, at a rate of $11 an hour for any and all hours that he wishes to donate in lieu of working. It's your call. So, any other question, Mr. Oriole?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Barbosa, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
State?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much. This concludes your particular proceeding. Mr. Barbosa, meet with Ms. Luna. She will get you started on the probation program. As I've told everybody else, they will actually read, not necessarily Ms. Luna, but the probation office is going to read to you each one of your conditions that you have to live by. You're going to wind up signing them and they will put a copy in your hands. You
Yes,
have
sir.
7 days to come by the office and put your thumbprint on the papers. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Now I see a gentleman there, Jared Floyd. You've been
Yes, sir.
patiently waiting. What's going on with you, sir?
I've called Michael Sawyer's office and left a message. I have not heard from him. I heard from him last night in an email that was saying he had a felony case this morning as well. So I'm not sure if he's still in court or what's going on with his situation.
All right, we're going to excuse you for today. Can you be back in 2 weeks without any break?
Yes, sir.
Come back in 2
February
weeks.
24th.
Come back in 2
24th.
weeks.
Mhm.
Okay, y'all have a good day.
You too, sir. Sorry you had to wait all this time.
No worries.
Mr. Barbosa, please go to breakout room 3.
All right, that concludes this morning's docket.
Judge Longoria,
Yes.
I will be filling in for ADA Haas this afternoon at the 1:30 plea because she has a prior engagement.
Well, okay, Kenny.
Thank you.
problemo. Everything okay, Ashley?
Yes, Judge. Jamisa asked me to step in and help do some data review for the new Odyssey program. So,
Okay.
because
That's great.
I'm familiar with the program, so.
I was gonna, especially since they're yanking you out of my court. without
Yes,
my
Judge.
leave.
I'm actually going to be moving on the 22nd, so I'll be with you guys for another week.
Okie dokie. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you, Judge. You too.
Judge, can I
You
be
all
excused as
tomorrow
well?
Of course.
All righty, thank you. Y'all have a good one.
Sure,
See you,
bro.
Ashley.
All righty, guys. Take care. Okay, court will be in recess.